Hey guys, thanks for checking out the podcast. Before we get started, I want to remind you about the very cool bucket list trip I am doing in 2026, the Smitty Learns Irish podcast, where I'm going to do my bucket list, hike Ireland for a year, learn about Irish history, town by town, through the mouths of the pub owners and regulars. Because what's a better way to learn about something you love than to experience it yourself? Patreon.com/we3Smiths, only $3 a month, and thanks for checking it out. And welcome to the Rock Radar. My name is Smitty from the What the Hell Everything podcast, and another request in my quest through space to open rock and roll minds, man. Mine first, yours second, or third, or fourth, or however many people watch this and say, "Oh my God, this is fantastic! I never knew this existed." That's kind of the idea. Your favorite band that nobody knows about was the idea behind the Rock Radar. And it can be new now, new to me, new to you, but in this case, more than probably close to 60 years old, I want to say. My math is off, probably. The 13th Floor Elevators, a fantastic fucking request from Jim Kelly. I don't think the Jim Kelly from the Buffalo Bills, legendary quarterback, but he said, just subscribe, love the reactions. When you get a chance to check out Slip Inside This House by 13th Floor Elevators, pretty interesting. And I'm aware of 13th Floor Elevators. I know who they are simply because I've watched the Sonic Highways documentary from the Foo Fighters more times than should be normal. So I am well aware, including a couple songs, but I don't think this one, Slip Inside This House, is from the, I think, 1967 album, released October 1967, Easter Everywhere. This is the first track, and I was really trying to decide. I'm like, do I go with the mono version or the stereo version? Because from a rock and roll historian perspective, I like to, amateur, mind you, rock and roll historian, I like to hear it kind of as it was originally released a lot of times, just to hear how it sounded back then, you know. But stereo is just better. So we're just going with that. We're going with the stereo version, goddammit. Slip Inside This House, Easter Everywhere from the 13th Floor Elevators. I'm fucking stoked. And that's the thing about like the psychedelic rock back then, especially this band, from what I've heard. It's so fucking dirty. Band have like an electric jug? I'm pretty sure I remember hearing that. I'm like, that sounds like a goddamn electric jug. Should get my glasses on. Electric jug player. Tommy Hall. No fucking shit, man. Okay. Rocky Erickson is the vocalist and guitarist that I know of from this band. I know they're heavily into psychedelics, and I think that was a big thing with Rocky Erickson, his issue with psychedelics. Find yourself a caravan, like no one must have land, and slip inside this house as you pass by. Fucking electric jug, man. Only in Texas. Knowing why brings even more than meets the eye. Slip inside this house as you pass by. In this dark we call creation, we can't sure that's that jug. Whatever the fuck that sound is. It adds to that psychedelic effect that they're clearly trying to have. It's a good thing I'm not tripping on this shit right now. Just to make it sound all and just weird, and it's succeeding. But underneath that weirdness, I mean, there's some dirty instrumentation and some real cool layering that they're doing, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it lyrically too.
Live where your heart can be given, and your life starts to unfold in the forms you envision in this dream that's ages old. On the river there is the only snare. You receive all you can hold, like you've been told. Every day's another dawning, gives a morning, wins a chance. Always catch your thunder yawning, lift your mind into the dance. Sweep the shadows from your awning, shrink the football circumstance that lies outside this house. Don't pass it by. Fire worlds that you uncover, light the path you want to roam. You compare there and discover you won't need a shell of foam. Twice born gypsies care and keep nowhere of their former home. They slip inside this house as they pass by. Slip inside this house that you pass by. You think you can't, you wish you could. I know you can, I wish you would. Slip inside this house as you pass by.
I think I'm a big fucking fan of like the first bands to do something. You know what I mean? I am in love with the trendsetters. And clearly this band was a trendsetter as far as psychedelic rock. I think they were the first ones to describe themselves as psychedelic rock. And you're like, yeah, there's really no other way to describe this fucking music, but there's some cool shit going on but it has you in this lulling state of mind. It's lulling you in and then also tripping you out. You know what I mean? It's this cool, fairly laid back groove and some cool trippy guitar, and then that fucking jug is just making you fucking, what the fuck is it? Just feels off kilter and wavering, you know what I mean? And it's goddamn fun.
20 birds of my heart baked into an atom you polarized into existence, magnet heart from red to blue, to such extent the realm of dark in the picture it seems true, but slip inside this house and end
Came out of nowhere. It was weird. That just sounded weird, right? Am I wrong? That lead just came in like over his vocal in a place that probably shouldn't have been there. I'm not saying shouldn't have been, like you wouldn't normally think would. You're like, what the fuck happened there? It was kind of one of those, you know? Yeah. Whoa.
There is no season when you are alone. You are always risen from the seeds you sow. There is no reason to rise alone. Other stories given. Sages on their own. Drawn from the well of unchanging, and its union nourishes on in the right, rearranging till the last confusion is gone. Water brothers trust in the old combust of the always singing song they pass along. One-eyed men on a really raining, they just march in place until the two-eyed men with mystery training finally feel the power to build. Three-eyed men are not complaining, they can yo-yo where they will. They slip inside the sounds of you pass by. Pass it by.
What a song to lead on an album, you know? It was their second album, I think so. In the fuck, it just being like, okay, we're gonna set the groundwork for what this album is gonna sound like. Probably, I can only assume, and you can just tell there's no other way to describe it than just psychedelic. Totally will fuck with you if you were tripping. But cool. And, you know, some cool lyrics and some cool vocals. I like that guy's voice, you know. I know he does that. He can scream it up there when he wants to. And just a cool song, man. So thanks for that request. I really appreciate that. You have a favorite band nobody knows about. That's the idea behind the Rock Radar. Throw it in the comment section or anything else from 13th floor elevators. You name it. Throw it at me. I'm pretty easy. So please consider liking and maybe subscribing. I know I have a lot of stuff, but that's sort of the idea. What the Hell Everything, including the What the Hell Everything podcast, that is my baby, and I love doing it, and it's super fun. My fucking sloppy grilled cheese burrito. This particular burrito, where all the sauce was like at the bottom as I'm eating it. So I caught like a mouthful of sauce, and it goes splotch everywhere, all over my fucking hand. I'm just going to finish it and then clean it up afterwards. And I finished it, and I finally got up to go to the bathroom. I grabbed my plate, and I go to throw all the napkins away. And I'm like, there's another burrito! There's another burrito! I'm like, oh, man. And I was just so happy with a fucking giant smile on my face standing in the kitchen. I'm like, oh, man, I got a bonus burrito out of the deal. You didn't really. You just forgot it was fucking there. So, guys, thank you very much. Until next time, I'm out. What the hell, everything?